Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be my review of January's Boxycharm and my unboxing of February, but first I want to go ahead and review January's products. So the first product is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. This is the smaller size. I really like this. I felt like my skin was hydrated and glowy the next morning after I used this, and it does have a really nice like soft watermelon scent, like the artificial sweet sugary kind of watermelon scent. I did like this. I think it felt really nice on the skin, but I will recommend to you. I also have the Ulta Beauty Smart Skincare Solution Watermelon Sleeping Mask, and it honestly, the other day I did a comparison. I did this half with the Ulta and then this half with the Glow Recipe, and I woke up the next morning and my skin looked exactly the same. This retails for $22. The full size is much more expensive than that, and then this retails for $16. You do get 2 fluid ounces, and then this one is 1, so you do get more in the Ulta than you do this small one here. And they do the exact same thing, so if you do have one and not the other, you don't need both. I will say that this one has a stronger scent, like it's a lot more potent, and it has a little bit more of a bubblegummy kind of watermelon scent. It is more artificial than this one is, but just so you know, this is a good dupe for this product if you did not want to pay full size. But I did really enjoy this and I will continue to use it. This next product is the Too Faced, I don't remember what the name of this highlighter is, but the shade is Fancy Pink Diamond, and I do not like this. I love a good pink highlight, but not like this. This is like a iridescent, like reflective, like duochrome unicorn type highlight. It probably doesn't look like it on camera. It doesn't look like it on my viewfinder screen, but it is very, very pink, not like icy pink, like just true pink. And it's not something that I go for. The formulation's fine. It has a really nice glow to it, but the shade is just not for me personally, and I will be passing this along to someone. Next is the Grande Drama Intense Thick Mascara with Castor Oil. This is a fine mascara. I think it does a good job. I do prefer some of the other mascaras that I am using currently. I do think I do have it on today with a different mascara on top, because I do think it does a nice job of coating the lashes and making them look thicker and longer, but they don't give a lot of volume. It's mostly just definition, making your lashes look more like there. I like a fuller looking lash, so this is good, but I would not repurchase. Next is the Wander Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. I have mine's in the shade Bellini and Costerie. I really like this. It is the blush and bronzer that I have on today, and I really do think that it's very pretty. I did think that the bronzer was going to be too light for me, but I do think that it is a good color for me. It's not too dark, it's not too warm, not too red. It's a really nice, like, neutral kind of bronzer, and I do really like the blush shade as well. They wear beautifully throughout the day. I really do enjoy this. And the last product is the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn Eyeshadow Palette. I do like this. I think that it is good for the most part. The only 2 shades I do not like are these 2 blues down here. The light one, the shimmer called Dew, it is very, very chunky and crumbly. I do think it wears really nicely once you get it on and blend it in, but it doesn't really play well with any of the other colors in this palette. And Sky is just really super dry. It blends to kind of nothing. I don't know if it's me personally, just because lots and lots of blues do that to me. I don't really like playing with blue eyeshadow all that much, because I think the bulk of it is operator error. I'm just not really good with working with blue shades. But even so, I don't know how those 2 blues work well with the rest of these colors, because they are very warm neutrals and they all just kind of blended together and looked weird. I do really like this green though. I think this green is a fun pop to add to the oranges. I do really like how greens play with neutral browns and warm browns and things like that. So if you take those 2 shades out, I think the palette becomes very, very pretty. This is not a palette that I personally would wear every single day. I do think that the looks that I get out of this are pretty bold, but I do overall enjoy this palette. As a whole, I thought that January's box was decent. But it was definitely not the favorite box that I got. So now we are moving on to February. I did not receive a card. I don't know if it was just like a mistake or if they are no longer sending cards, but I did get one in my email. So the first product out of the box is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Cashmere. This was one of the items that you were able to choose for your box. It was between this, some type of face serum, and then an eyeshadow palette. And I figured that I have so many eyeshadow palettes, I should probably try something else. So this is what it looks like. I don't know about the color. It seems a bit light, maybe not. I'm just going to tilt this up so I can see. I don't know, it might be okay for right now. Let's go ahead and pump it on the back of my hand. The shade's probably alright. Seems a bit yellow. It does feel full coverage. It looks a little bit, it looks kind of full coverage on the hand. It actually looks a bit cakey on the hand. It might actually be a hair dark. Just a hair. It feels like a satin to matte finish on my hand, but of course we will have to play around with it and see what it looks like on my actual face. This foundation retails for $44. Next we have the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads, help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. I did actually, in my sister's Ipsy bag, because my sister had an Ipsy and she would give me everything she didn't want, and she had the little like sample, I think it came with like 8 or 10 pads in it, of these. So I have tried them and I did like them. I'll open it and show you what they look like. They're just like little cotton rounds that have been soaking in toner, instead of like having to put your own toner on a cotton pad, because you know that's highly inconvenient. They already did that for you. And this comes with 28 pads, so you get 28 uses out of it. I don't know how effective that would be for me personally, because I do tone morning and night. So, I mean, I do use quite a bit of toner. Little mini review, I have already tried these and I did enjoy them, so I will definitely use all of these up. This retails for $16. So next we have the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. Really pretty packaging. It is like really lightweight, kind of cheap feeling, to be honest. Lock in your makeup for long-lasting wear with this Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. This finely milled and lightweight loose powder smooths over makeup for a crease-free, soft focus finish with no flashback. And it is lightly coconut scented. I don't really smell any coconut. It feels very similar to the Makeup Forever HD powder, where it's like that slickery, like weird powder. Well, maybe I do smell a little bit of coconut. So okay, that's interesting, and I will definitely give it a shot. Powders like this generally always give flashback, so I am interested to try that and put that to the test. This powder retails for $22. Next we have the Evo Skin and Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. These biodegradable multitasking wipes are made with hemp fibers to cleanse the skin, remove waterproof makeup, and keep skin hydrated. These retail for $10. So I am going to open it just to sniff them. I don't want to take it out because I don't want to waste one. It smells just like a makeup wipe, slightly herbal. They are vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, toxin-free, and for all skin types. And once again, these retail for $10. And the last product from my box are the Alamar Cosmetics Complexion Brush Trio. There are 3 brushes here. Came in these nice little things that I like to keep because they do help brushes keep their shape. This is the brightening brush. I think this would be good for under eye setting or highlighting. Very, very, very soft. Handles feel a bit cheap. They're not really weighted, but the bristles themselves feel nice. This one's interesting. This is the bronzer brush. It has a textured top to it. It's like real bumpy. It feels like it would be more of like a foundation brush, but I can see it used for bronzer, or blush even. And the last one is the Complexion brush. It is very slightly angled and it is very like flimsy. This would be good for blush or even like a light bronze, light contour. They all feel very, very soft and very nicely made. All of the bristles are very, very soft. They feel like really high quality. I'm very excited to use these. This set retails for $36. As always, I will have all of these products, their prices, and the final box total listed down in the description below. So I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. So I am subscribed to the 3-month box subscription. It's not like I don't pay monthly, I pay every 3 months. And so my subscription is up in March, and I'm very, very seriously considering canceling Boxycharm. My most recent declutter video that I did, I'll link it up here for you. It was in collaboration with Raven Alexandra. A lot of those products were from Boxycharm, and I didn't realize that I wasn't using hardly any of these products that I'm getting in the box. And so while I enjoy getting Boxycharm, I think it's fun to get makeup every month. It is a lot of money for me to be spending every 3 months on products that I'm just not using, and so for that reason I might be canceling. I have a really hard time saying that, but this box, just off first impressions, I'm not super blown away with it. It's products that, like, I don't know, I'm just not excited about these products. It'll truly depend on what my box is like next month, so that's that. May or may not be canceling. I will definitely let you know next month when I unbox March and I review February. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe, please feel free. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.